Hello, welcome to my video. I'm very late to the party. As you know, Season 5 is leaked, trailers are out now, so we don't have to worry about leaks as much for longer. And I just want to talk about a few things I've noticed in that trailer, and for me anyway, and I'm very sure keen-eyed viewers probably picked something else out. But let's just get straight into this. So firstly, two new multiplayer maps, which I'm actually happy about. New multiplayer maps. Firstly, Sodal Harbour and Oil Rig 6v6 maps would be nice to see what's being introduced here. Obviously, if you didn't know, Modern Warfare 2 had Oil Rig, but it was a cut map, you know, and it was, if you didn't realize, it's the Oil Rig map from the campaign mission, which is actually nice to see now it's in here. Secondly, a ground war map called Verdansk International Airport, which I'm personally excited about because it could mean a lot of open space, a lot more vehicles, a lot more explosions, a lot more chaos, which is actually nice. One thing I've noticed about the oil rig map, you see Rose there, she's carrying the flag. That could mean capture the flag is back into the game, which is actually nice to see because it could force people to play the objective. But knowing our players, it could be more tactical playstyle. Also, great thing, you can now climb towers using rappels. I think it's pronounced repels, I don't know, but you can actually carry that, climb up that using that now rather than the elevators, and climbing the 50 plus flight of stairs in the especially that big tower in Warzone, which is great. But that's really it. Oh, also the AN-94, which is no surprise everyone's seen. Also, potential new weapons, the ACP-9 as well as the R700, and potentially rumored intervention, which would be nice to see. However, I have a few things I would like to see for Season 5, or hope for Season 5 eventually down the line. Firstly, I was hoping for an actual intervention, you know, actually being shown in the trailer, or an intervention being used or something, or some form, which would actually be nice. And I'm actually talking about the one from Modern Warfare 2, not modernized one, the actual one, which would be nice or probably added to the game. Secondly, I know people are getting tired of remasters and redos and stuff like that, but I was kind of hoping for at least 3 new maps on top of the 2 new ones. You know, Dome from Modern Warfare 3, that was a fantastic game. Map. Terminal, obviously that was Infinite Warfare, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. From top of my head, I think that's about it. And maybe High Rise. I mean, it's in Call of Duty Mobile, so I'm surprised it's not actually in here. Next, that would have been nice. I mean, it would be interesting seeing how these maps play based on how we play Call of Duty, especially this one right now. And next thing I would have liked to see down the line is actually some weapon changes and weapon nerfs, you know, especially to the Bruin, and maybe some further nerfs to the Growl, because that thing's still a laser in Warzone. One thing I would like to see is a buff to the Renettis. I think they got really done dirty with the double nerfs, and if you use the burst and akimbo, it freaking makes the gun useless akimboing. Maybe some form of nerf like that. But that's really what I have on my mind. One thing I'm actually kind of hoping also for is much better operator skins. Season 4's ones weren't that great, if I have to be honest. I mean, the guns were great, the blueprints were great, but the weapons, or the characters skins themselves weren't really interesting. I did notice there were a lot more milsim operators, which would actually be interesting to use. Hopefully that can add some depth to the maps and depth to the game. Also, maybe one more little thing, maybe some tweak to the map lighting introduced, or some more interesting game modes introduced. Oh, maybe even make a permanent playlist for Shipment 24/7. I mean, let's be honest, the second a new Call of Duty comes out, and if it's not a bust, you might as well make Shipment a permanent playlist for people who get this game on the cheap or buy it later on. Maybe some further difficulty reductions to co-op. I mean, again, I don't really play it that much, but we all know it's a dumpster fire, so maybe some difficulty changes to that could also make it more playable and more enjoyable. Other than that, let me know what your thoughts about the Season 5 trailer are, and what are your hopes for Season 5. I hope you enjoy. Peace.